Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. This is Assassinnato Gaming, and in this video is going to be my smart way to level from 1 to 50. This is going to be my guide. And this is on my Nightblade. As you can tell, this is a dual wielding Nightblade I just created. It's only level 11 at the moment, but this is how I already got it up to level 11 so fast. I just created it a few hours ago. So I'm running all training gear. It's particular if you want to do this fast, you're going to need all training gear, and along with all training gear, you are going to want to do what I did here, which was pick up the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild quest line, not quest line, but I mean just their skill trees. You're gonna want to, so you can tell they're located on a map by a sword is Fighters Guild, and a sphere little thing is Mages Guild. I don't know how to describe that thing, but that is considered Mages Guild. But first, what you're gonna want to do is go to one specific area you like the aesthetics of, or one specific area you can get to. I chose the Alicor's Desert because I haven't really done this here before, but like all great delves, this is what it's going to be revolving around, is delve farming. And you jump in, because the reason I told you to pick up the Fighter's Guild and Mage's Guild questline is because inside is a lore book and a sky shard, along with the enemies you will be fighting in the delves will level up your Fighter's Guild. Most of them have that. So this is why it's called the smart way to leveling, because most people, they power level to 50, and then once they hit 50, they have such small skill points they can't really create a good character to build straight away. Like, it kind of limits them, which sucks, and it really doesn't help them. But if you do it this way, where you dive into delves instead, you can level up fast, which is perfect because you have training gear on, along with if you're lucky enough to have Fusion Ambrosia, you can top that off. If you have ESO Plus, that's another thing that gives you more XP. If you're partnered up with a friend, you get more XP from partnering up with them for kills. And then if you're married to them, that's even more XP. This XP can stack on top of each other. They're boosted. The bonuses can. Fusion Ambrosia, experience scrolls, and so forth. If you stack all those together, this is a very good way. And even if you're doing it alone, this is a nice way to power level too. Because even when you're power leveling, it's not limiting you. It's benefiting you no matter what. Because you increase your Mage's Guild tree, which can be helpful for certain builds, which I'm not going to go into all that stuff. Well, it's still helpful for no matter what, because whenever you complete lore books, you get an extra collection item for collecting all lore books of a specific district map location, like Alicor's Desert. I don't know how to really describe that, but you get that along with you level your Fighter's Guild, which Fighter's Guild is a very good skill tree if you include it into your builds. You get that leveled up. You get Sky Shards, which give you every 3 Sky Shards, so every 3 delves you're getting a skill point automatically. Then you're getting a lore book every delve. And then along with that, there is quests that come in some of these delves. And some of those quests you can get for just defeating the boss. It will also give you a skill point. So you can typically make per delve at least 1 skill point most of the times. And it really does help, because once you hit level 50, you have skill points to spend. You'll have skill points that's saved up. You'll have more than just a common build. You will have the advantage of not just power leveling it, but once you hit level 50 and did the delves, you have skill points enough to spend. And once you hit level 50, that's when you can transition. I recommend transitioning to my other playlist of just, which this will be on that playlist of farming guides. But I suggest using it there, because when those farming guides, once you hit level 50, it's a quick way to get you to CP 160, which CP 160 is what you're really aiming for. With CP 160, that's whenever the game actually happens. That's the end game. That's when you start focusing on your builds. And with the skill points you have saved up from doing the delves, you have free range to build your character the way you do. You've already learned this basic combat scenarios with it. You figured out how to work with it against bosses, which also helps you because you will be doing dungeons. You'll have 3-4 bosses per dungeon to defeat, so you figure out how to do boss battles with the weapons you want to use, like if it's dual wielding or bow, staff. You learn how to use those properly doing this. And like I say, this is the smart way because you get skill points. Skill points is what helps you a lot. But this is my recommended to the smart way to leveling guide. And you can level up twice as fast if you have Fuchsia Ambrosia, ESO Plus, Experience Scrolls, and Fuchsia Ambrosia, along being partnered with one person. Just one person is all you need, because the more people you get into a group, the lower your the lower amount of XP you'll get. And if you're married to that person that's in your group, you get even more XP with the Amulet of Mara equipped. And I hope you guys found this video very helpful. I know I just kind of ran off facts and everything, and I threw it out here. And this probably isn't my best leveling guide ever. I mean, this is basically for players creating newer characters, like veteran type players. But if it's your first time ever playing through this, what I suggest is questing. Questing is what you would love to do, because that way you get the questing, like main and DLC. It lets you learn the story, and you get to enjoy your first walkthrough, not just run through it. And that's what I prefer, like new players. If it's your first character, then by all means you can do this if you want. I do recommend it as well, but also enjoy this storyline. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I'll catch you guys later. Please like, comment, subscribe, give me your feedback, and just stick around for more content. And I hope to be bringing more ESO content. I do have another 6 another 6 farming locations prepared to upload, of places that I know of that are very good for XP farming. For just CP, I recommend doing the farming, like I said, but any level player can do it. This is my leveling guide to the smart way that I say. But I'll catch you guys later. This is Assassinnato Gaming, out.